The trip to Tamworth, who do you look at taking up there?
Yeah, we've got a game tomorrow actually, so we'll have an intra game at Broadmeadow, and once we play that game, that'll give us a little bit more indication, A, of who we're going to take up, and B, obviously we've got a few boys with some injuries and if they can get game time or not. So we'll probably make a bit of a call on that by tomorrow, Arvo, or Thursday.
Emil, obviously, any update on him?
Yeah, look, he's progressing really well, but he's still zero chance of making the first game. But he's progressing really well, and that's all we can do. And just hopefully we can speed up that rehab.
No Nathan Burns here today. How's he faring?
No, he's doing well. He's controlled running, I think, this afternoon. So he'll start to do some work on the field, but. I would say an extreme outside chance for the Central Coast game, but we'll have another intra game the following week on the Thursday, and hopefully he can get some game time then.
What about James Brown?
Good, really good. We had a bit of a scare with him about a week or so ago, and he missed the Olympic game and then obviously missed the Sydney game, which we planned to get some minutes, but since then he's trained very well and he'll play tomorrow.
Must be good to see Josh Brilliante also going to get back out on the pitch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he had a bump on his nose, which... we don't know how that works in regards to time off because it's a facial injury. But he's been all cleared, and again, he'll get game time again.
So is tomorrow, firstly, a last selection trial for these players, and then you'll pick pretty much your strongest 11 to play?
Yeah, look, we need to try and ensure that we're giving the players who we deem will look to play against Sydney. So, again, Central Coast in that intra game will be very much like that.
How close are you to having 11 in your mind?
Very close.
So is midfield or is it up front
midfield. Midfield. One or two spots over the park, but probably midfield is more the contentious spot. We've got a lot of depth there with the likes of Ruben, Zen, Canna, Joshy Brillante, and obviously James Brown. Bridgie can play in there. As far as the 10 role is concerned, Burnsy can play in there. So we've got quite a lot of depth in that area, and again, it's just making sure that we get the right balance.
Would it be too early for James Brown? Would that be pushing him too hard, or is that what you want to see where he's at tomorrow?
No, look, he's fine fitness-wise. He's worked extremely hard in his rehab, and the medicos have done a fantastic job with him. So, he's coming along. Oh, the other one I forgot to mention, but he's going away, is Mitchell Oxborough. He's been very good in this pre-season.
Who are the guys that are carrying a little bit of niggle at this point then that might not play tomorrow?
The only one I know of is obviously Emil completely out and Burnsy. Apart from that, I think we're pretty well right.
So is tomorrow like a selection trial?
Mitchell Cooper, obviously. It's again give us a bit more information about which way we go. Jacob Pepper's still out too. Sorry.
Mariners are in Indonesia. You expect them to throw everything at you in the last sort of trial?
Again, we're getting to the stage where you want to work on the team that's most likely going to be playing round one. So I would envisage that it'd be a very, very strong lineup.
What about your back four? Have you decided who'll partner Q?
Yeah, again, that's again another one of the contentious places. Both Taylor and Connor have been very strong this year. Neville's doing well at right back, Galloway doing well at left back, and unfortunately for Jacob Pepper, he had a very strong game against Sydney at left back. So we've got some depth there, and again tomorrow will give us more of an indication.
Craig Goodwin's 100% now.
Yeah, Goody's coming along well. He's got over that knee injury, and he's getting more and more confidence, and that's what we need to keep on doing with him. I mean, it's by no means a fluke that he gets into national team. So for him, it's about being able to deal with external issues and for him to produce that on the park. And coaches have got full confidence in him, the players have got full confidence in him, and now it's just a matter of him really believing in himself and showing that form that got him in the national team.
What do you mean by external issues?
For example, what he might read in the press or whatever might happen from that point of view, he's just got to be able to deal with mostly expectation, and it's not an easy thing for some boys. Some boys it's easier for them to be able to handle those sorts of things, but some players it's not so easy, and it's important that they get that support.
He was doing some free kicks today. Is he a likely candidate for that?
Look, he's got left foot he's got a left foot like a wand. Most lefties are beautiful passes and they've got lovely technique, and he's no exception. So I'm sure if there's a set piece for the lefty to hit, he'll definitely be putting his hand up.
And you still look at him as that left side of the front three.
Look, I think so. He's as I said, he's an interesting guy from a player perspective. If we're going to persevere with him in that left side area, as far as assists and goals have got to become a priority for him. If we're going to look at him as being in that left back role, then his defensive capabilities have got to be something that we improve. So at this stage we're leaning more so towards the attacking side, because we really believe that he has a lot to offer in that front third.